Hello and welcome to the Sunbirdcrochet podcast. My name is Claudia and I'm coming to you from the Alps, the Alpine region in Germany, because I'm on vacation and it's a very hot day today, over 35 degrees Celsius, and today we are keeping mainly inside. So I thought it would be the perfect time to talk to you and to give you an update on my crochet projects. Last time I've shown you the wool which I had bought in Füssen at Wollekeller, and I've been there again since then, so I will show you what I've bought after I've shown you the finished crochet shawl. So you've seen a little bit of it. It has been a granny shawl using Katja yarn. And since then I've made it complete and I've added a front post, back post border using the yarn which I've bought in Dinkelsbühl. Also, with the leftover yarn, I made braided tassels. So I used one of the books which I bought on crochet, which I will show you in a bit, and I wrapped the yarn around it and I slid it off and I cut it at one point, and then I had a long bunch of strings at the same length. I put it through the corner stitch here, there, and the middle I put through, and then I had a loop here and I pulled the ends through the loop, pulled it tight, and then I used some separate strings to wrap around here to fix it here when I braided the strings, and then I wrapped it around a separate string again here, and then I snipped off the ends at the same length. So I've added a tassel on this side and I've added a tassel on this side, and now I can wear it, and the extra weight of the tassels will keep it beautifully in location, in where I want it to be. So that's that. One finished crochet project. Now let me show you what else I've bought at Wollekeller. I've bought the Spring-Summer number 19 edition of Concept by Katja. These are crochet and I believe also some knitting patterns. And I've bought it specifically for this top. Wollekeller had this on display as a sample and I really loved it. It looked so beautiful. I want to make it for myself or possibly my sister. So this is Katja Crochet Spring-Summer number 19. There are more than one patterns in here. This is crochet, this is crochet, and this is crochet, this is crochet, and there are more. So it's really beautiful wearable designs, all tops. And this is what I got there as well. And I've got some new wool for my next project. I've bought 4 balls of yarn from Lang Yarns. It's Nomad color 1166.0046. It's lavender with a bit of grayish speckles in there. And I'm holding it double with Rico Creative Make It Blümchen. That's a thread with some tiny sparkly flowers in there. So I'm holding this double and I'm making a shawl which is using a Basketweave crochet technique, and I found the pattern on YouTube. I will link it down below. The thing is that I'm not sure if I am following the pattern 100% correctly because I was watching it without sound, not to disturb the others in the room. So I just looked at the pattern while we were watching Velvet, a soap opera from Spain, I believe. It's currently on TV here. I'm using a 5mm hook, the only one I've got here at the moment. And this is my progress so far. You can see that it has texture. And it's growing from the center at the bottom, left, right, left, right, left, right. And eventually it will be a shawl. I really like the look of it since I'm using a very big hook. It's lightweight, it has a lovely drape to it, and I can't wait to show you the finished project. I think the designer's YouTube channel is called Frisian Knitting, but as I said, I will link it down below. And that's my current project. Not to forget that I have finished and already gifted another little shawlette with using this yarn here, a yarn from Dinkelsbühl, which was hand dyed. And it's just a little shawlette with 10 stitches width. And I started with 3 double crochets and I increased on one side on each row, and on the right side I had double crochets, and on the return wrong side I had single crochets. So I increased only on one side on each row until I had 10 stitches. Then I crocheted the whole length which I wanted. Then I finished off with decreases, and then I added a slip stitch border all around the shawl, 3 rows of that, and then I called it finished. And I gifted this little shawl to a friend here, and I will insert a little video of it which I took before I gave it away. That's all from me for today. I hope that you enjoyed the little crochet content I can give you, and to make it up for the length of crochet content I will give you, want it or not, a lengthy look into my holidays. So enjoy the scenes from here, from Füssen and the mountains and Castle Neuschwanstein and everything which I've done since last time. So see you next time. Keep well, keep safe, and have fun crocheting and knitting and whatever you do. Bye! Tschüss, meine Süße. Tschüss. Hallo. Na, so eine hübsche. Das ist auch eine schöne Farbe, ne?